Hello everyone and welcome back to Strangerely. I was actually supposed to upload this on Friday, which was yesterday. Today is Saturday, but I was very busy and I didn't have time. And I also recorded this on Thursday, but it didn't go well, so I just told myself, well, maybe I should do this on Friday. But then I didn't have time Friday. I did it on Thursday. I recorded it on Thursday, but I didn't end up working because I don't know, it was just not working. And I kept talking and it was just very I don't know. I think it was boring. I don't know what it was, but it was just not I wasn't feeling it, so I was just like, you know what, I'll do it later. And I was doing my nails at the same time and I couldn't concentrate and talk and do my nails at the same time. So I'm like, I'm getting nail polish all over my hands. I'm not gonna do this. So right now I'm in my desk just doodling some drawings. Well, I should be doing homework, but instead I'm here because I actually want to talk about my week. It was a really good week. Compared last week was very horrible because it didn't go well. My car had problems and I didn't go to some classes because my teacher was sick. And this week I actually ended up going to the class and then I ended up seeing the teacher. I thought he was going to be an old man because he kept saying that he was sick. And I'm like, maybe he's an old guy. I'm not saying that in order for you to be sick, you have to be old. But I'm just saying that's what I imagined him as. And also he didn't post anything on his the classroom online page where you can do your homework. He didn't post anything, so I was like, that's weird. Maybe he doesn't know how to use it. I don't know. But it was just that he was sick. And so that happened. So last time I talked to you, I was Friday. Oh, and I was going to take my brother to the dentist. Very fun. It went really well. I usually don't like driving by myself or with other people because I get scared that something bad could happen. So I always get really scared and I don't really like driving with other people except by myself because if something happens to them, it's going to be my fault and I hate knowing that. And so I ended up taking him and it went really well. I took him and then after that we went to Cane's. He wanted to go to Cane's. So we went to Cane's. But when I was there, I don't know why, but recently, I blush for everything. Literally, I blush for everything. Like how I told you, last week that I blushed all the time when I was talking to this one boy, and I was like, hopefully he doesn't think that I like him because I don't. I just don't know what's wrong with me, and I just keep blushing for some reason. And, I was really embarrassed. But yeah, so I blush all the time, and it's a new thing that I do it all the time and it never stops, and I don't know, it happens whenever. And I ended up doing it. I was blushing and I was like, oh my god, I'm just waiting for my brother to get his do his appointment and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom. I was like, I need to hurry up because I know that when he's out of there, he's going to look for me or he's just gonna leave. He's gonna leave without me and just walk outside or something like that. And I washed my face in the bathroom and then I got out and I'm like, okay, my face isn't red. I'm much more calmer now. Now I'm just gonna sit down and just watch a show or something. I ended up staying there for about 10 minutes or 20. I don't know how many minutes I was there after using the bathroom, but I was there for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. And then a dentist told me, your brother, yeah, he actually left a couple minutes ago. And I got so scared that I got up and I just ran outside, and he was there on his phone just standing there. He didn't even call me. And I was really scared. I thought he was going to die or something happened to him, and I was really afraid. So that happened. And yeah. And then on Saturday, I went to the snow. it wasn't that fun. I noticed that when I go to the snow, when I was younger, I used to love it. And I know when people say they don't, I feel like if you live in somewhere where it snows, I feel like people don't like it. Don't like other people saying, oh yeah, I went to the snow, when in reality, it's like, where? The snow where? I went to Big Bear. That's where I went. And it was okay. There wasn't that much snow. It was okay. But it was fun. It was entertaining. I had a fun time. But my only problem is that for some reason, when I'm with my family, I'm always so quiet and so shy. And I'm always so tired. And then when I'm by myself, I'm like, I have energy and I'm awake and I'm not always saying that I'm tired, which is something that I always do. I always say that I'm tired every single second. And I don't know why. Oh my god, what did I do? I'm drawing something. I'm on my tablet where I take notes and stuff like that. And I ended up deleting everything. Okay, that's fine. It's pretty good art, by the way. Yeah, so every single time when I'm with my family, I feel like I'm really quiet and I'm just, so dead. I have no energy for some reason. I don't know why. And it's something that I always do. I don't know why. And then I'm always so quiet and I never really talk. And it's really annoying. I don't like me doing that. So I went to the snow and then we went to Denny's or something like that to go eat. And after the snow, we went to my brother. We all met up at my brother's house because I went with my family, with my brothers, with my older brothers, which, by the way, they have kids and all of that. And I went with them. And I was so tired that I was just, really cranky and just wanted to go home. And I couldn't. So I was just so tired. It was not that fun. I don't know. I didn't have that much fun at the snow. It was kind of boring. But I'm happy that I went. But it was kind of boring and it was okay. And then what did I do on Sunday? I don't remember what I did. I went to the store. I did some errands and I did all of that fun stuff. And also I did homework and all of that. And then on Monday, there was no school. It was, what was it? President's Day? Yep, it was President's Day. And my brother didn't go to school. So because he had President's Week, he doesn't have school for the whole entire week, so he didn't go to school. Which I know in a lot of schools they don't do that, but for him, he doesn't have school for the whole entire week, which that was also my case when I was in high school and in the same district as him. And I kind of miss it. So I didn't go to school on Monday, but on Tuesday I did go, which was the class that I didn't go because the teacher was sick. He returned, and his class looks fun. It looks fun. It was geology. I don't know. It was my first day, so I don't, it's crazy that I still don't know what classes I'm in, and I don't even know their names. It always happens. I never know. It takes me forever to learn people's names. And I met these two girls, and I asked them, oh, what is your, career major? And they're like, my major is elementary education. And I'm like, girl, me too. Wow. Hi. So I ended up having to pause because I had to go do something really quick. And they needed me to do something, so I had to pause. They were asking me a question about this website, if it was safe to use, and I was like, oh, let me check. And it was. Okay, so I have no clue what I was talking about. I was talking about the girl, right? The girls. There was two girls. There was this girl she reminded me my friend, this friend that I had from high school. It wasn't her. She just reminded me she had really cute school supplies. She had cute a water bottle in her pencil case. And there was this other girl, and I don't know any fun facts about, she had a cool lunch pail Is that what it's called? Lunch pail. She had a cool lunch pail. It was really cool, and I liked it. It was like strawberries. They were pretty. And we talked, and they asked for my Instagram or phone number, so I gave them that, and they never followed me. It's fine though. I didn't ask for any. I didn't ask them for their Instagram or their phone number because, like, I'm fine. Like, I don't need to. I don't need it. I'm okay. And I also never really respond. So I feel bad if I would have given it to them. And then if they would have texted me or messaged me or all of that, I wouldn't have answered. So I just didn't give it to them. Yeah. I have noticed this semester my face has turned red so many times. It's crazy. It's not like it hasn't happened before, because it has, but it happens so many times now that it's so annoying, and I'm just like, why? It's so embarrassing. That was the only class that I had that day, which was Tuesday. That was the only class that I had. I was actually really excited for that class because I was like, oh, I get to see the teacher and then no homework for that day. Really exciting. And it was fun. I had fun. But my face did turn red. Like, we had to, like, talk to someone, so that's why I talked to those two girls. Because the other girl besides me... So there was, like, that one girl, the girl that reminded me of my friend from high school on my right. And on the girl on my left. She was the other girl, but I didn't talk to her because she didn't, I don't know, she just did not talk to me. So like, oh, okay. So I went to talk to the other girls, and it was fun. It was pretty fun. That was all I did. No car problems. No nothing. And it was great. And then Wednesday, I had my math class again. I did my math, and the boy that I always flirt, the boy that my face would always turn red. I didn't have him anymore. Well, he didn't sit next to me because this other girl was like there before everyone, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I talked to her, and she was so nice as well. She wanted to also do elementary education, which is pretty much everyone in that class who's in the math class is there to become a teacher, because it's elementary for math for elementary, something like that. And everyone there is pretty much doing that major. So I was talking to her, and she was really cool. Really liked her. Really great person. Hopefully I become friends with her. And that was all. I don't know what else. I feel like I honestly forgot what I did throughout my week. Like, that was the most. But honestly, I met like 3 people that week. In total, I met 3 people, which was great, and I had a great time, and it was really great. And I met her. Thank God that guy didn't sit there no more. Hopefully he doesn't sit there no more, because I can't. My face also turned red when I talked to her, like, literally all the time. When I talk to whoever, like anyone who I'm not used to talking, it just turns red. And I'm like, why? This is so embarrassing. And it was really embarrassing. But hopefully it doesn't do that anymore. If it does, I just have to deal with it. I did put on like makeup on I usually put on concealer under my eyes, but never like foundation. But I used my concealer as foundation, so I put it all over my face, and it looked good. Well, yeah, of course it looked good, but hopefully that wasn't that noticeable. And I don't think it was. And that was what I did. I want to ask that girl if she's also doing that class for elementary. It's called elementary classroom, something like that, where I think I did talk about this, where I have to go to an elementary and then I have to do like 52 hours. And I feel like she also has that one because she said something about that, and I'm like, oh, I think I do too. But I didn't really say it. Honestly, my math class is going way more better. Like, I understand a little bit more. So, let's see how next week goes. Let's see. Hopefully it goes well. But who knows? Who knows how it's gonna go? Thursday what did I end up doing Thursday? I got to school really early. I'm only talking about school because that's literally all I do. And then when I go home, I do homework. Like, that's all I do. I go to school, and that's like my most interesting part of my day. I go to school and then I do homework. And then Thursday, I went a little bit early I needed this, what is it called? Gift card. I need to go pick up a gift card. So I went to go do that. And then I went to my class, the geology class with those two girls. And she said the girl that was sitting next to me, the girl who reminded me of my college friend, she had like, I like her style. She has like tattoos, and she has like, and what is it called? Eyebrow piercing or whatever those are called. She has one of those as well. And I'm like, wow, cool. I thought it was really cool. I didn't talk to the other girl because she's not really sitting next to me, so I can't really like talk to her. But I did say bye when I left. And that was really great. Great conversation, honestly. Even though I didn't really say anything. The girl with tattoos, the girl that I think that has cool style, she was like, do you work at, oh, no, she didn't say that. She said that she reminded me of someone because she works at Panera, which I never been there before, but she told me, I had this girl who did an interview, and I thought it was you, and I was like, oh, really? And I'm like, in my head, how does she look like? When people say, oh, you look like this person, I'm always so curious. How do they look like? Like, I want to see myself or who they think I look like, you know? And I was like, oh, really? She was like, yeah. She's really cool, honestly. I really like her style, and I think she's really cool. But I think she was, like, stressed or something like that because she was really, like, anxious, or I don't know what was wrong, but I could feel it that she wasn't okay. Maybe she had to go to the bathroom or something. I don't know what was wrong. So that's what happened on Thursday. Was that all that happened on Thursday? It was. And then Friday, no school. And I actually filmed it on Friday. I was going to film this on I was going to film this on Thursday, that same day, but I didn't end up doing that because it didn't work. I was painting my nails while I was supposed to be doing my homework, and I was painting my nails while I was doing this podcast, but it didn't end up working because it was just not working, and I kept making a mess because I was like doing my nails and I kept making a mess, and nail polish got everywhere. It was clear, so like it's fine, but it got everywhere, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I'll just leave. So then I just paused, and I'm like, okay, maybe this is meant to be recorded on Friday and not Thursday. So I just paused, and I'm like, okay, it's not gonna work, it's okay. And I did my homework, and I didn't finish it, but I did my homework. And then Fridays, I always clean, do homework. It's always really boring. Like, I don't really go to school. I don't go to school that day. But I think next week is going to be different because I might be going to the elementary school to help out. and see how that goes. I am terrified. Being in a new environment, that's not something that I like. I like when I get used to things, I like it to stay that way because I feel like it takes me some time to get accustomed to things. So I just like having a routine and knowing what to expect. So not knowing what's going to happen is honestly terrifying. But I hope it goes well and I hope everything's great. Who knows? Who knows? And hopefully just everything goes well. I feel like I overthink everything, which I do. I overthink literally everything, and I feel like everything that I do is wrong or I'm bad luck, which probably I am. But I just hope it goes well. And I hope that when I do go to the elementary and help out those kids, that I enjoy it and I'm not nervous or afraid. But, I'll find out. Hopefully on Friday. I don't know. I don't know when I'll do it. But maybe on Friday. I have to turn in a TB test in order to be able to be in the classroom. So see how that goes. But who knows? Who knows how it go? Hopefully it goes well. And if it doesn't, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm really excited for Monday though for some reason. Because I know that I have the education, what's it called? Elementary education classroom, something like that. Classroom education, something like that. Elementary in classroom. I don't know what it's called. Something like that. And I'll see how that goes. I haven't talked to anyone in that class because the day that I went there, which was on the first day of school, which was Monday, that was when my car wouldn't turn on. And I kept getting calls about a tow truck. My dad was trying to get a tow truck and they kept calling me instead and I couldn't answer because I was in class. So I was like, oh my God, they're calling me and I couldn't focus. So I didn't really pay attention to anyone. And it was really scary. I didn't focus. It was really scary. I think that's why I didn't turn in my TB test that I had to turn in because I just didn't pay attention. I wasn't really there. I wasn't listening that much. Okay, I'm back. Even though you didn't know that I left, I'm back. I've been having to pause so many times and it's crazy because last time I did this, which was my first time, I was doing some laundry and I wasn't getting disturbed at all. So it was so much more easier to get this podcast done. And today isn't. Today I keep getting distracted and I'm busy, honestly. So I left for an hour right now. So I don't remember what I was talking about. I honestly don't remember what I was talking about. So that is what happened. I don't know why my face turns red all the time. And it's something that I've been noticing throughout the week and I've been trying to make it stop, even though nothing helps, trying to make it stop even though nothing helps. And I'm just wondering why does it happen to me? I don't understand. I don't think it used to happen to me when I was younger or in high school, but now every day it's the same thing. And when I'm with my family, I of course feel really comfortable and that doesn't happen. But when I'm at school, if anyone talks to me, it just happens automatically. And it's so annoying and it frustrates me so much because it's something that I'm like insecure about, and it makes me acknowledge it so much, and I don't like it at all, and I just don't want it to happen again, even though it does. Does it ever happen to you? Sorry, I keep talking about random things, like when you drink water really, really fast, and then you suddenly you can't like breathe, because it happens to me all the time. I don't think that's normal. But yeah, what I was saying, I usually I always get, my face is always red, and it didn't used to happen, but now it does. Hopefully it stops. Maybe it's because it's the beginning of the school year. Not school year. It's the beginning of the semester, and it just happens a lot. So yeah, that's what's been happening. My week has been great. It's been pretty good. It hasn't been bad. But I always overthink everything, and I always get stressed really easily. So in my head, it was chaotic. But in reality, it was a pretty good week. And I'm really happy that's how it went. Hopefully next week goes well. I really want to volunteer at the elementary already. And I want to see what happens. Like how my day goes when I volunteer. Hopefully it goes well. But I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I think I already explained how my week went, right? All of the days, yeah. All of the days I got through them, right? I'm pretty sure I did. And I know also in the beginning of the school year, I always felt so alone, and I always felt so lonely, because it's scary being in high school, and especially if you don't really know anyone there, it's really scary, and especially if you are really shy, and it may be hard for you to make friends. Like for me, it was kind of hard, and I still haven't made like a friend, like, you know, like someone that I can call every day, but I'm working on it, and hopefully I make friendships and everything works out. But who knows how things are gonna go. I have so much homework, honestly. I am taking an online English as well. Online English 2 1B or something like that. I did English my first semester as well, and I'm doing it now my second semester. And it's honestly, I don't really like taking online classes because I don't learn anything. I like it better in person because I learned so much more better, and I learned about the teacher. I just learned much more. And online, not that much. I have homework that I have to get done, and I have things to get done. Hopefully I get them done. I have math, elementary math or something like that it's called. It's kind of hard, but I feel like I understand it more better. And I know that I'm not the only one who has trouble with it, because the girl that I was talking to in my math class, she also had the same problem, and talking to her made me feel like I felt so much more happier, because I knew that I wasn't the only one who was having difficulties with this. And yeah, I think she's really cool. Hopefully I talk to her again. It doesn't move seats, honestly. I feel like every day someone moves seats and I meet new people. But hopefully it stays like that. Who knows? Who knows how it's gonna go? I bought a new concealer. Since I said that my face was red, I put on concealer. I bought this concealer that apparently it's like clean, not like a clean look. A clean look is pretty much like where it looks like you don't have makeup, but clean as in like clean ingredients. And I put that on. I purchased it. It was like $50, and it was like the sample, not the sample size, like the little, like the mini size. It was $15. It looked like lip gloss, and that was insane. But I really liked it. I need to look at the name, what it was. because I don't know. I don't know what it was called. But I got it, and I don't know if I'm going to keep using it because it was honestly kind of expensive. And I got the concealer. I don't know if I should get the foundation as well. Maybe I will get it. Who knows? Who knows what I'll do? Today is Saturday. Yesterday was Friday. Honestly, all I've been doing is cleaning as well. That's literally what I do every single day. When people tell me like, "Oh, what have you been up to?" I'm like, literally nothing. All I do is clean and homework and clean. And they're like, "You don't hang out with your friends?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but like not really like hang out. Like I don't really go out. I sometimes call them or text them. I don't really go out, it's fine because they have work. Growing up that's how it is. You work and you don't really have that much time for friendships, and it's okay. We're all growing up and we're all exploring the world and doing all of that fun stuff. I can hear a baby crying right now. I don't know if you can hear him. So I actually had to pause for a bit because the little baby wouldn't be quiet, and I had to pause, and I ended up pausing for like a really long time because I ended up getting distracted, and I was doing my homework. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get this done," and then I was like, "Oh, I can't solve it. Never mind. I can't solve it." I usually do like the easy problems first, and then I leave the ones that I don't understand for last. And it's kind of difficult. Oh my god, and I have so much work to get done. I need to not stress about it. But I'm also thinking about like watching a movie, and it's like, no, you can't do that. You need to go and do your work and not do that. So maybe I might watch a movie, and then after that I might do my homework. Who knows? For sure I'm gonna sleep late. For sure. Because I need to get this done. I need to work on this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. When was this due? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. I'm looking at all my homework assignments, and I think one of them is late, but it's locked, so I can't really like check if it's late until I do the other assignment that's due. So that's not interesting. Sorry. Not really interesting. I know. I'm so sorry about that. I ended up doing my nails, and I literally just put gel on my nails, but they look so like sorry. They look uneven. When you touch a nail, it's like smooth. Like mine has like bumps, and that's not normal. It's weird. Like it has. Oh my god, I don't even want to look at my nails. And I have to do my nails because if I don't do my nails, I'll end up like peeling the skin off of it, because when I'm doing my homework or when I get anxious or any of that, I peel like the skin, and then if I have my nails done, I'm like, oh, I can't peel them because, I did my nails. This took time to do. So then I just leave it like this. And I don't like mess around with it. So tired. Honestly. Pretty tired today. I always thought that college was going to be this like really incredible thing where I'll have lots of friends. I don't know, like I think of it like as a movie. Also in high school I always thought that there was going to be lockers. There is lockers, but there is. In my district we didn't have lockers, but they're not that exciting. You know, like you thought when I was younger, I thought high school was going to be like this really magical thing, and it's not. And the same with college. I thought it was going to be like this really cool, fun thing, and it's not. It's homework and work, independent, and it's not fun. It's not. But I am learning to get used to that. It sucks, though, that you expect things to be a certain way and then they're not, because of the movies that we watch, and we think that it's going to be this really magical thing, and in reality it's not. And it's funny and it's kind of sad, but it's okay. It's okay. It's alright. Also, I feel like last week I was getting incredibly stressed, like just so stressed. And I don't think I got that stressed this week. Maybe a little bit. Not that much as last week. I did a bit though, but it's been hard, doing school and stuff. I feel like this semester is going to be so much more difficult than the last one, because I feel like I have more classes, but it's not like that. I have 4 classes, which was how many I took last semester, but it feels like so many. But in reality, it's how much I took. How many I took, I don't know. I honestly don't know. But it feels really difficult. Even though it's the second week of school, it feels like it's gonna be hard. Hopefully. It is, but it is, of course, it's gonna be hard, but it's going to be an incredible fun time, right? It's gonna be so much fun. Such a great time that it's going to be. Hopefully, it's going to be fun, but I'm not sure. Last semester also, I didn't really talk to that many people because everyone always, like, the teacher never gave us time to talk to our partners or communicate with, like, other people or things like that. And this semester is it's different. Now we have to talk to our partners every single day, and we have to communicate with them, and all of that information, all of that things that we do, and we have to do that. And I like it. I think it's great. Honestly, I think it's great, but that's not how it was last semester, which is weird. And none of my classes, it was like that. You would sit down and pay attention to the teacher and do what you were supposed to be doing. And now, you get to talk to your partners and do all of that fun stuff, which is great. I think it's fun. But it's just so weird that that didn't happen to me last semester. I was always by myself and never really talked to anyone else. I did sometimes talk to other people, but it was mostly like independent work and you have to do things by yourself. And now it's different. It's also really, it's really relieving that there are other people in my classes that they want to do the same major as me, and they want to do the same things as me, because, well, it's a class that I pick, I know that, but it just feels great, because usually, especially in high school, I will tell people like, oh, what do you want to do? And then no one ever said, oh, I want to work with like elementary children. And now, like, that's all I hear, and it's great. I think it's such an incredible thing to hear that all the time now, that they say that they want to work with children and stuff like that. I'm like, wow, me too. It's just really a great thing to hear. And I feel really great about my major that I chose. This is my first semester actually focusing or actually doing things for my major that I want to do. Like, last semester I took like the basic classes. I took, what did I take? I took history. I had it online, and then I had math and English, health, none of that involved like working with children or anything about that. And now that's that's what I'm mainly focusing on, is doing all of that for that major. The reason why I didn't involve any classes for my major last semester was because I didn't know what I wanted to do when I chose those classes. When I chose those classes, I was in high school, and I still remember when I chose those classes, I was in the office of my counselor who was helping me, and he told me to choose random classes because I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I had to talk to a counselor of my college that I was going to go to, but they weren't available because it was like last minute. So I just chose whichever classes, and I chose classes that I knew that I needed and that they were really basic. I don't know how to explain it. They weren't like classes that were for a certain career, a certain major, sorry. So I just picked English and all of those fun classes, and I also picked Spanish because I think I needed a year of Spanish, and also I just wanted to do Spanish. And honestly, that was my favorite class that I ever did. It was great. It was fun. It was great. And I honestly learned so much. I learned more than when I was in high school, and I did Spanish for 3 years, so I learned a lot, and it was great. The teacher was great, and he was really interactive with us, and it was great. It was incredible. It was fun. But I honestly had a great experience my first semester of college. I was afraid, of course, but I feel like a lot of people are nervous, especially on their first days of school. But for me, I always get so terrified. I can't even sleep the nights. Like, I can't sleep at all. But I think last semester is going to be the most easy semester than this semester. Or maybe any semester that I take. It was pretty easy. But it was also scary. I don't think I'm that afraid now. Now I know the campus, even though all of my classes that I took this semester are in different places, and so I didn't really know where to go, and I didn't know the campus that well, but it was pretty fun. It was fun, learning about where everything is and all of that fun stuff, even though I don't really like new environments, but it was fine. It was okay. It was fun. Pretty fun. I'm just thinking about all the homework that I have to get done. It's really terrifying. Oh my god. It's really scary, honestly. And I feel like now that I'm in college, it's fine if I don't have an A in all of my classes. Like, it's okay. At least I pass. If I pass, I pass. That's incredible if I pass. But having A is not that important. It's okay to have a B as long as I learned, And I feel like I have learned that about myself now, that it's okay. If I don't have an A, it's right. It's alright. Nothing bad is going to happen. It's fine. It's perfectly normal. You don't have to have A's. I also really learned how to study. In high school, I never really studied it. Now in college, I have to, learn how to study. And what I mean by that is that I never studied in high school for a test or anything, and now in college, for my health class, I thought I wasn't going to pass because I didn't know how to study. At all. I didn't know a single thing, and I thought I wasn't going to pass. But I ended up having a B. Wow, I ended up having a B. I think it was like a B minus, very close to a C. But I ended up having a B, and it was great. I passed with 2 B's and 2 A's. So I got B in English and in health, and then I got an A in Spanish and in my history class. And it was honestly, I thought I wasn't going to pass. I always think that, but I honestly felt that I'm not going to pass, and I need to be like prepared for that if I don't pass. But I was really nervous that I ended up talking to my counselor, and I was like, what do I do? Like, if I don't pass, like, is it going to affect me? And I had to talk to him because I was really afraid of not passing. But everything went well. Hopefully everything goes well. All of the other classes that I ever take in school or any of that. But who knows? Hopefully it goes well. So yeah, this was honestly a really boring podcast because I talked about my week pretty fast. Even it's because nothing really exciting happened. Who knows, maybe next week I can tell you about the elementary class that I go to. Hopefully, what if I do go to that class? To the elementary school, to help the teacher. Oh my God, what if I do? Hopefully. I want to, but I know I'm not going to be able to sleep like the night before because I'm going to be really afraid and terrified. But hopefully it all goes well. And I have a great time and I love it. But who knows? Maybe. I think I'm going to be ending it here. I'm really sorry if it wasn't interesting. I don't think it was interesting, honestly. Nothing exciting happened. My car wasn't towed. Well, I didn't really get towed, but you know what I meant, right? Like, my car didn't stop working. It actually worked. And everything was okay. Pretty okay. Hopefully everything is well next week. And I just tell you exciting things that happened, but who knows? Hopefully my face doesn't turn red all the time again. I feel like I need to meditate or do something. I feel like it's stress. I honestly think that it's stress. That's why I'm always blushing and my face is always turning red. But who knows? I don't know. Hopefully I find a solution to that because it's really embarrassing when you're talking to someone and your face like slowly starts turning red and you feel it and you know that they see it as well and you're just talking and you're trying to cover your face with your hand like that's what I've been doing because I'm usually like my hands are always cold, so then I put it to my face and I'm like calm down. Maybe that's why I feel like I have some pimples on my face now because I never really touch my face, and now that I am, I feel like I'm getting pimples, but who knows? Maybe I'm not. Maybe it's just on my head. I don't know. I'm really tired and I have to get so much homework done. I have like 3 homework assignments and all I'm thinking about is my movie that I'm gonna watch. I'm just thinking, the movie that I'm gonna watch. I really want to watch a movie. I really like watching like K-dramas and stuff. That's not a movie though. I like watching like K-dramas or like anime. Oh my God. And I always watch the same anime again and again. It's like the same, not the same one. I have like a little pile of like the ones that I watch. And I always watch like the same ones because they're so good. And I'm like, if I could watch these for the first time again, that would be incredible. Because I have a blast. Even though I've seen them since like it's for a really long time. But who knows? I need to finish this. And I feel like I might end up just watching the show and then not doing my work until the last minute, which is it's due on Sunday, so who knows? I don't know. I also need to go to the store tomorrow. I need to buy concealer or foundation from the brand that I got. Oh my God, it was expensive though. Who knows what I'll do with that? But thank you for listening to this very boring podcast. And every single time when I do these, I realize that I can't speak right. I can't speak correctly. I hear myself and I'm like, wow, you made so many mistakes. It sounds like you're saying something else, but in reality, like, you just don't know how to speak. And yeah, I don't know how to speak. So thank you for listening, if anyone is listening, and thank you. This is Strangerely. That's my name, Strangerely. As you can see in my name. thank you for listening, and goodbye. Hope you have a good day. Bye. It's from Strangerely. Goodbye.